Leia, and I am here today with a video on how you can connect with your angels. There are several ways you can do this, which I may likely film more videos on in the future, but this time around we are going to use Oracle and Tarot cards. Before we get to the cards though, let's talk for a moment about angels. Personally, I believe in the existence of beings and energies that are here to protect and help us. I don't think that in their purest form they look human, but if it makes it easier for us humans to associate them with a human appearance so we can better connect with them, then so be it. I think as well that when these energies do manifest in the physical, they can come in the shape of a human being so they don't look out of place and can better accomplish the task they came here for. And I just had to mention that for anyone who believes in the existence of angels or really wants to believe in them, but are challenged to do so because you can't imagine them as either humans with wings or like the little baby cherubs. I honestly think that what we believe about their looks is not a concern for them when it comes to whether or not they help us, so I just wanted to put that out there. Besides, I do like seeing really beautiful depictions of angels in the artwork in Oracle and Tarot cards. If they were painted or presented to us as just sparks of light or something not so discernible, I think that many of us would find angel oracle cards far less interesting. Okay, so on to oracle cards. In front of us, we have several angel card decks from Doreen Virtue, who at this point is undisputed in how prolific she's been in creating angel books and oracle as well as tarot cards. She has so many. This video is meant primarily for beginners to the subject who are unsure if they can connect with the angels telepathically or in any other psychic means. If you feel this way, oracle or tarot cards are a great and easy start on this journey of angel communication. I think that as long as you enter into your oracle or tarot card reading session with positive intent and sincerity, you can discover and come across helpful insights. And some of you may be wondering before we proceed with a sample reading, why connect with the angels anyway? If you've ever felt alone, if you've ever wanted more support, if you want insights that go beyond what meets the eye or basic logic, if you want to tap into a source of help for your highest good, which is for the highest good of all as well, these are just a few reasons you might want to explore angelic communication, why anyone might want to do so. Even if you're uncertain as to whether any of this is real or not, I say, as long as you do this with purity of heart and take from it what helps you, then it certainly made a difference for the better in your life, and that's all that really matters in the end. I chose angel-themed oracle and tarot cards specifically because these are already infused with angelic energy and intent, if connecting with the angels is your goal in using the cards. A quick and easy way to start is with just one card. For this, let's use the Angel Tarot. This is it right here. I've done a review on these cards, which I'll post in the description if you want to find out more about this deck. So a good question for a one-card reading for beginners is, what do you want to tell me right now? As in, what is in my best interest to know at the moment? And I'll do this reading on myself to give you an idea of how you can do it. So, you just shuffle the deck and mix the cards up. You'll get the feeling to stop shuffling, and when you do, you can either pull the top card or choose one anywhere else in the deck. You'll find the method that works best for you as you go along. And the card that came up for me is Six of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. This is in line with everything that's currently going on with me. Even though I've been a professional metaphysical practitioner for 17 years now, I never fully owned it and would hide behind a day job because I wasn't ready to completely step into the role of creating a spiritually based business for myself, due to fears over not being accepted for who I am and all that. But towards the end of last year, I had some life-changing experiences that helped nudge me in the direction of my true passion, so this card really does speak to me. As you can see, even without prior knowledge of the traditional tarot system, these cards are pretty easy to learn and use. They have keywords at the bottom, so even if this is your first ever tarot deck, I'd say they should generally be effortless to work with. So let's do another mini reading, with a question being more specific to an area of life. So here's a little bit of advice on the kind of questions to ask. More advanced practitioners bend these so-called rules, but I think that for best results, beginners would do good to work with them. For one, ask open-ended questions rather than yes or no questions. Look for insights on a situation rather than just wanting to know if this person will become your boyfriend or husband or wife, for example. Besides, free will exists, so you can alter your path or a situation can change once you understand the present dynamics and work with these to create a more beneficial outcome. That said, let's move on to our next sample reading, and this time I am using the Romance Angels Oracle, also by Doreen Virtue. I pre-shuffled the deck using the same method I showed you earlier, and by the way, you can shuffle the cards any way you want to. You don't have to do that very simplistic method I did. You can shuffle them the way that regular playing cards are shuffled. You can use the overhand shuffle or whatever way resonates with you. And my question to the angels is, what do I need to know about my relationship? We are using the past, present, future spread here, with the first card giving insights on what has already occurred as relevant to the relationship, and that's the leftmost card. And our card is Healing Family Issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This tells me that past issues involving family play a huge role in this relationship, such as decisions that are being made now and events that are unfolding at present are the result of family issues that have impacted either one or both parties tremendously. And by the way, use your intuition. If ever you decide that you want to start reading for other people, pay attention to impressions that come to you outside of what's on the cards. The cards that come up are as close to the situation being described as can be, but they don't necessarily paint the complete picture. For instance, in this case, I would say that it goes beyond just parental issues. Maybe other members of the family are involved too. Now for the middle card, which addresses the energies currently at play in this relationship. We have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The advice this gives is, the relationship will benefit if both people find the time to go off into a world of their own, where they can enjoy each other without outside distractions interfering. And it makes sense too, I would say. In light of the Healing Family Issues card, it helps a relationship if both parties soak up each other's energies and discover what the other person is like beyond the layers that he or she usually wears when facing the rest of the world. For our final card, which gives us insight on the near future if things continue as they are right now, we have Very Soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, a word on your future card when you do this spread. If you don't like what you see, now's the time to make the necessary healthful changes in your life that lead to a more desirable outcome. In this case, I find this card is very favorable, so I'll take it. It serves as a reminder of how we are powerful co-creators with the universe, and sometimes we only have to make sure our thoughts are aligned with what we want instead of with what we don't want. And if all the other factors are in place, we can have what we want or even better than that. And on a personal level, I do understand the message this card holds for me, which can be the case for you as well if you keep a journal on your readings. I know it sounds like extra work to some, but a lot of revelations and epiphanies really do come up when you jot down your experiences. And I think this is because we delve deeper into these experiences than if we just look at the cards, then put them away shortly after. So try keeping an angel journal and see what reveals itself to you. So that's it for this video. As you put your cards away, thank the angels. You may want to store your cards in a special box you got especially for them, or in a special cloth, if it feels right to take them out of their original case. And by no means do you need several card decks to do this. I have many only because I do readings professionally, but don't ever think you need to use several decks if you're perfectly happy with what you have. I'll post the link to my video on choosing oracle cards, like what deck works for you, in the description if it helps you, so make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and for joining me today. I'm gonna do more videos along these lines, especially if I see that a lot of viewers like them and find them useful. So I will be back really soon. In the meantime, if you want to connect with me, please do so at facebook.com/leah.evangelista. This is where we can stay connected, and this is where you can book a reading as well or inquire about more information if you come across this video while my website is still under construction. So thanks again very much. Bye for now, and namaste.